Okay, Andy. Good morning, everyone. So the last class, I'm trying to introduce the code forms anyway. Slowly, I'm trying it out. Yesterday, I asked you to do 2 steps about your product, Andy. Identifying the jar file. How many of you identified the jar file? Raise your hands. Okay. You have to identify the jar file and you have to copy that jar file into one separate temporary folder. You have to copy it and keep it. And what we are going to do that folder, I'll do today. Okay, right. How many of you identified your port number and service name? Sometimes you cannot see the service name. How many of you cannot see the service name? Raise your hands. You all people reinstalled your product. You tried your installation. Means first you installed one product. You tried to remove that product. You installed the second product. You cannot see the service name. You feel that you have been uninstalled completely, but Oracle will not be uninstalled. So background, some services will be running because I asked you to be careful with Oracle. Right? So you cannot see the service name. Service name not there means program will not run. Service name is mandatory. Because in our syntax, service name is needed. In our syntax, service name is needed. Without service name, the product will not be connected. Sir, what is the solution means? You have to try with XC, you have to try with ORCL. If it is not executing, you have to uninstall the 2 products completely with the support of any lab faculties if they knows. Then you have to install properly with one copy. Don't update it. Any one copy, decide it and do it. Sir, this Oracle is making a problem, sir, means 7:31 batch has been started, online batch. Try to attend it by Mr. Sudhakar L by 7:30. Try to attend for few days. So the sir will be speaking about product informations, no? You can rectify the queries from there bit clearly, right? Okay. Can I go forward now? Right. Yesterday, I started JDBC API. Let me repeat it. Java.SQL package is known as JDBC API. Java.SQL package is known as JDBC API and which provide the classes and interfaces used in constructing JDBC applications. Now, among this JDBC API, some component must be the root or starting point. So I made a statement. Java.SQL.connection, one interface, acting as a root of JDBC API. It is a root of JDBC API. Root means starting point of your JDBC API. And this connection interface is providing many methods, but I'm highlighting few methods from there. So that methods are create statement, prepare statement, prepare call, set auto commit, get auto commit, set save point, commit, rollback, release save point, and close. These are the few methods we recorded part of your notes. Remember first 3 methods. Anyway, all of you should remember first 3 methods. Then how this connection is available in the library. I drawn the hierarchy. Connection extended from 2 interfaces. That's for nodes purpose I kept there. Okay, right. After this one now, I want to create object for connection. So direct object not there. We have to take the support of one method. And using that method, we are trying to create implementation object of connection. Get connection method is used to create the implementation object of connection interface. Now, in this syntax, one object is created. If method is participated in creating object and hiding the object creation syntax or object creation details. Such methods are known as what now? What are the name of that methods? Factory methods. We call it as what now? Factory methods. Yes or no? Na? Factory methods means hide the object creation process from end user. Now this get connection method is hiding the object creation process from you. It is hiding, but internally it is creating object. So it is hiding the object creation process. So this method we call it as a factory method, you can say. Now this get connection method is used to create implementation object of connection interface. This get connection method is available from java.sql.driver manager one class. So how this method is available to you? Means the method is available to us in this format. So what is the information from that method? I drawn one layout here. So from this, the method is static, the method is return type, the method is with parameter. Up to there only you must see it. Return type is connection. Method is static means you must access with the class name. And the parameters are 3 strings. So in that process, connection con is equal to driver manager dot get connection. I am passing 3 parameters: database related URL, username and password. Here you must give your database username, your database password. You have to write it. Be careful that your database username, your database password. In your password, don't use @ of. Don't use @ of. It will not work. @ of don't bring to your Java program. Somebody, when you are installing, automatically it takes your mail ID as in password. Without seeing that, you will click it. Forward. Don't take that @ of in your password. It will not work for your Java. So you must change that password. Take any other easy password and keep it. Username and password. So among this database URL, this is the format: JDBC : Oracle : thin : @ localhost. Sir, I can find port number. I cannot find service name. Few people. Sir, I found service name. Write it. So your username, your password. All of it clear? Right. Now this get connection method, in the process of identifying the product, and after identifying the product, it has to perform login. In the process of performing login, it has to establish one connection. In that process, it has to take the support of JDBC driver. Whenever it want to take the support of JDBC driver, we have to load that driver to your current running program. For that, we are using one method known as for name method. Make it. Today's class start with for name method. Define for name method. Define for name method. For name method is used to load JDBC driver at runtime or execution time. At runtime or execution time. For name method is used to load JDBC driver at runtime or execution time. Loading means it is bringing to our running program. It has to bring it. It is bringing means load JDBC driver to, if not to, current running program at runtime or execution time. When the execution started, the for name method will bring that driver for your program. That's the meaning. Right. So where this method is available, when the method comes, you must see the method signature always to write the syntax. That's the technique. This for name method is available from java.lang.class. Available from java.lang.class. Class itself is one class. For name method is available from java.lang.class. Java.lang.class. This for name method is available from java.lang.class. Sir, in what format the method is available to me? So method signature, in what form it is available to me? I want to see the method signature, in what form it is available to me. See there, I am opening. So somebody asked me, sir, for me reflection not coming. Java X dot, you have to wait it. That one. Java 16, 17 products you are using, no, for your reflections, that much of easily it will not come. You have to wait it. So here, this reflection. Java P, java.lang.class. This will come because Java library, no, it will come. Directly your core Java, it will come. Java.lang.class. In this java.lang.class, we are having one method known as for name. Can you see here? For name method. So public static, write it, method signature. Public static java.lang.class. One question mark, generic type, that is, that symbol is generic symbol. Java.lang.class. For name java.lang.string is a parameter, throws. Java.lang.class not found exception will come. I said no, what you are not understanding, you must not concentrate on them. Throws java.lang.class not found exception. Class not found exception. Java.lang.class not found exception. So what you are understanding, that only you must take into consideration. Right. So from that method signature, the method is static or non-static? Static. Static you must access with class name, object name, class name. So what is the class name now? Class name itself is the class. So you can write class name dot for name. You can write it. Now that method is with parameter, without parameter? With parameter. So here double quotes parameter. Here we are giving the driver name JDBC driver. JDBC driver class. we are giving JDBC driver class. This method is return type or non-return type? Return type. Returning what value now? Class. So you can write this class sum C is equal to, this is a return type. Sir, what is this symbol? Means generic symbol. Actually, in the collection framework, you can see this one. This is called generic. So no need to concentrate on it. I said no, don't concentrate on such symbols if you are not understanding it. Remove them and you can look it. Now the same syntax you can write like this. In our program, you can write only RHS, class dot for name of your JDBC driver class. JDBC driver class, you can write it. JDBC driver class, you can write it. Right. Now example means I want to know this JDBC driver means, see there, class dot for name for Oracle dot JDBC dot driver dot Oracle driver. So all are lower cases except the last one, O capital, D capital, Oracle driver. Oracle dot JDBC dot driver dot Oracle driver. Oracle driver is a class name, that is. Sir, where is that class available? The class is available in the jar file. Your DB jar file is there, no? In that jar file, one class is Oracle driver, is one class. You are going to bring that Oracle driver out. That's the concept. Now this for name method will bring that class while execution started. The class will come and support your get connection method for connection. That is the concept. All of you understood for name method? Right. For name method will support you to load the driver into current running program. Syntax Oracle dot JDBC dot driver dot Oracle driver. Oracle driver is a class name. O capital, D capital, remaining all lower cases. Remaining all lower cases. Sir, where that class is coming from now? The class is coming from your DB jar. O JDBC 6, O JDBC 8, O JDBC 10. Whatever the jar file I asked you to identify, no? In that jar file, that Oracle driver is available. It's a concept. So finally, get connection method will take URL, will take username, will take password, will take the support of this driver and establish the connection. And the connection is that while establishing the connection, it creates one object also, that only connection object. It's a theory. All have understood this point now, right? Like this. Now, sir, this is my database product. See there, all of you. So imagine it. Right. Now here we had one database here now. Imagine it. This is our database. Imagine it. This is one database. This is one database. Of course, we are going to take the preference of Oracle like this. Now I am using one syntax here now. I can copy it. I'll use this syntax. Right. Of course, DB, URL, username and password. You can understand now, I am not writing that. Using that username and password. 1 minute. If not, I'll copy that also. Here. This is available. Username is system and this is manager. That only total syntax. Now, using this syntax, what happens, sir, means look here. Driver manager dot get connection method is creating the object actually. Imagine it, this is one object. Imagine it, this is one object. 0x111, one address location for the object. One address location for the object. Got it right? Now, while object creation, get connection method, it is creating object anyway. It is creating one object now. Get connection method is creating one object. While object creation, it is taking the parameter. What is the parameter now? JDBC URL as an parameter. URL as an parameter. Understood now? Using this parameter, information is we are using, means it is giving an information for connection. Because in between OS is there. We are using JDBC API. And we want to communicate with Oracle product using thin driver. Immediately the class.forName method will provide the driver. Right? I want to communicate with the product available here. And that is providing with the service name, port number 1521 and service name is XC. Then the connection is established. Understood this point or not? Now its connection is established. Now this object is connected to this database. It's a concept. So already you know, object is our storage. Object is one storage, no? Yes or no? Na? Object storage. It is one memory actually. For us, it is one memory. So here the connection is established. DB connection, two-way connection it is. It is a DB. Now, while object creation, already you know, object will hold static members or non-static members. Object will hold static member or non-static member? Non-static member. So this object will hold create statement method. It hold create statement method. Prepare statement method. Prepare call method. It holds dot close method. All of you observe this point or not now? So that non-static methods are available in the object. All of you understood this point now, right? Now this reference will be available on the con. Available on the con. If you don't give the information about port number correctly, establishment will not happen. If you don't give the service name, it will not work. If you don't give your username password, it will not work. If you don't write your Oracle driver name correctly, it will not work. Understood now? That two lines are the database connections. Sir, where the database connection is happened means one connection object. The database connected with. Example, the connection happened to JVM. Where it happens? JVM means one biggest level, no? In that JVM, where it happens, sir, means objects only. Because object is our storages indirectly. We keep a method, we keep a variable, something will do. So object is our storage. In that methods are there, some variables are there. Something we are going to do this. Bigger object-oriented programmer, no. So which object is connected to database product means connection object. It's a concept. All have understood this point now, right? So connection object established one communication to database product. That only these two lines. Get connection method and for name method. For name method is loading the driver and giving to get connection method. Get connection method taking the DB URL, username, password, getting connected to one connection object. The connection object is holding methods. These methods are available in which object now? Connection object. Now these non-static methods are accessed with a class name, object name. You have to access with class name, object name. Object name. Non-static components are methods. You have to access with object name. Static methods you have to access with class name. So all these methods are accessed with class name, object name, object name. All these methods are accessed with which object name now? Con dot create statement, con dot prepare statement, con dot prepare call, because you have to access with object name. Understood this point or not now? Right. At last, one connection is established. Once the connection is established now, sir, what we are going to do now? Now comes your types of JDBC statements. Make a siding. If anybody is maintaining a notes, within 1-2 minutes, draw the diagram like this in order. Right. So this object is connection object, because your terminology is connection object. Means where your database is connected. In your core Java, do you remember scanner class object? How many of you remember scanner class object? Raise your hands. Scanner class object is connected to console input system.in. Is connected or not now? The system.in is connecting your operating system buffer to scanner. It's connecting now. So there also one object connected to console input, where it has to take the data. Here also database connected to one object, that is connection object, because the terminology is connection object. Right. Can I go forward now? Right. Now I'll call that methods. I want to call one method known as a create statement, prepare statement, prepare call methods. I have to call it. Whenever I want to call it, I can call with object name con dot create statement, con dot prepare statement, con dot prepare call. For this, I am writing types of JDBC statements. Make it star mark IMP, and moreover, it is a FAQ. Types of JDBC statements. Types of JDBC statements. Types of JDBC statements. Types of JDBC statements. JDBC statements are categorized into two types. JDBC, sorry, not two types, into three types. JDBC statements are categorized into three types. One, statement prepared statement, callable statement. Statement, prepared statement, and callable statement. Callable statement or callable statement, your wish. Callable statement. So how many statements are available in JDBC now? 3. FAQ question and moreover important. How many are there now? 3. Statement, prepared statement, callable statement. So there is one link between these 3. There is one link. So we draw that link in your notebook. Documentation is going now. Right. That much of easily first program will not come. Because you are communicating with the database, no? Some notes will come. Since today's notes is coming. Observe not. Indirectly, we are giving the time to the student to make the product ready. Indirectly, we are giving the time to the student to make the product ready. So we are coming forward. Now only connection came. We are imagining one connection with 2 statements. Already the syntaxes came. Now we have to bring your other statements, JDBC statements now. Among these 3, one connection is available. We are calling it as hierarchy of JDBC statements. Hierarchy of JDBC statements. Hierarchy means how they are available in your Java library. Right. So 2 minutes, see there. After that, I'll give the time to you. So statement, prepared statement, callable statement. So statement, statement, one interface. Prepared statement, one interface. Callable statement. One interface. So statement to prepared statement, we had one link. Prepared statement to callable, we had one link. So always in my notes, I'll draw the arrows down. Means I'll draw the flow. Members of statement available to prepare statement. That's my flow diagram. Members of prepared statement available to callable. I'll draw the arrows representing the flow. So extends and extends. Cross check it. See there. I am opening java.sql.callable. Callable statement. See there. Callable statement is one interface. Can you see? This callable statement extended from prepared statement. Link is there. Now this prepared statement is linked to statement. This prepared statement is linked to statement. Prepared statement linked to statement. All of you observe this now, right? Now go for statement. Is any link available for statement? So all are interfaces only. So statement linked to wrapper class and auto closable. Wrapper class and auto closable. Right? Okay. Now I am linking them like this. In our diagram, this is linked to wrapper. Now you can draw. Start drawing if anybody is drawing the notes. So wrapper one class, sorry, interface. That is. This wrapper coming from java.sql. This is auto closable on interface. Auto closable one interface. Java.lang. Now, this will come from java.sql. This is the hierarchy to be remembered. There is one link between them. 1 minute. There is a link between them. So hierarchy of connection. I drawn one diagram yesterday. Hierarchy of statements. Today one diagram. 2 diagrams to be remembered for interview. Whatever I am writing, that is for interview. Everything notes I am coming in the order. Especially JDBC, Servlet and JSP, what I am recording, they'll come in the line as like interview only. All questions are interview. You can read them and come whenever you find time. So already directly you can answer 80 to 90% of the questions directly. In core Java, different concepts. We don't know where they will ask from. Here clarity will be there. JDBC related, Servlet related, JSP related. Very clearly you can prepare it. Very clearly you can read it. Very much clarity will be there in the advanced Java when compared to core. So here I am writing the notes in the order only. The order will come. In the ending, order will come. Then Servlet will come. Order will come. Then JSP will come. Then EL will come. Like this. Okay. Now, so this hierarchy I kept in your notes. So finally, JDBC statements are categorized into 3 types. Statement, prepared statement, callable statement. Now using these 3 statements, we are going to execute the queries actually. They are supporting you to execute the queries. Now I'll take one by one outside. Make a siding statement. After this hierarchical diagram, I am bringing the statement outside. I am going to work one by one. I am working one by one. Statement, prepared statement, callable statement, I'll work it. So all practicals available in these three only. This three is over means practical and JDBC will be ended. Right? Okay. Now, statement is an interface actually. Statement is an interface from java.sql package and which is used to execute queries. The queries, the terminology is SQL statements. The queries you can call it as SQL statements, you can say. Statement is an interface from java.sql package and which is used to execute queries. 1 minute. Execute normal queries. Add term known as normal queries without in parameters. Normal queries without in parameters. I'll explain that in parameters, don't worry. Okay, right. So normal queries means 5 will be there. 5 queries will be there. What are they, Andy? Create table, insert data, retrieve means select. Next, update, delete. These 5 we are calling it as normal queries. Creating, inserting, retrieving, updating, deleting. These 5 queries we call it as normal queries. So everybody can practice that queries normally. Among the 3 queries I given to you already. Create, insert and retrieve. Nothing but select query I given to you. Update, delete I not given. So that 5 queries by terminology you can call it as normal queries. Actual terminology they call it as SQL statements. They call it as. So our terminology they are queries. So create queries, insert query, select query, update query and delete query. This 5 we call it as normal queries. Okay, right. Using statement you can run normal queries, right, without in parameters. That's the meaning. Now we have to create object for statement. We have to create object for statement. But a statement normally we have to create object for statement. Statement is an interface generally. So direct object not there, implementation. So whenever we want to create one implementation object of a statement, now this connection is providing a method to us. This connection is providing a method to us. What is the first method now? Create statement. We use create statement method from connection. We use that method, create statement method from connection to create the implementation object of statement. Make it. Second point, we use create statement method from connection to create the implementation. We use create statement method from connection to create implementation object of statement interface. We use create statement method from connection to create the implementation object of statement interface. We are going to call that method now, right? So whenever you want to call that method, we must know the method signature. So we are opening the method signature once. So method signature of create statement, method signature of create statement. I want to see the method signature of create statement. Method signature of create statement. Create statement also factory method only. What are the methods creating objects? All are factory methods. So in advanced Java, all are factory methods. So new keyword will not be there. In advanced Java, new keyword not there. Observe this point now. In core Java, total new keyword only. But here new keyword not there. Methods will be creating objects. Only 5 steps will be there. Already 2 steps came. For name came, get connection came. Now third step is coming. 4, 5. That 5 steps comes means connection established. That 5 steps are daily repeated. That 5 steps only will be repeated daily. Daily cut copy to all programs. Change the query. That's all. 5 steps will be there. Copy that 5 steps to second program. Change the query. Answer will come. Copy that 5 steps to third program. Change the query. Answer will come. Copy that 5 steps to fourth. That all will do. So launching that 5 steps only taking a time. Because method signatures I must show it now. From where it is coming, I must show it. So launching that 5 already 2 steps came. For name method came. Get connection method came. Now create statement method is coming. So like this 5 already means third step is coming. Step 3 is coming indirectly according to the code. So I am launching that step 3 now indirectly. I want to see the create statement method. Create statement method available in the connection. Create statement method available in the connection. Open connection. Java P, Java dot SQL dot connection. I am opening. This connection having one method known as create statement method is there. Right. Record it. Public method signature. So public abstract Java dot SQL dot statement create statement throws Java dot SQL dot SQL exception. SQL exception. Sir, again one new keyword, sir. I don't know abstract, sir. What you don't know, don't consider it. Leave it. Who don't know abstract, leave it. Who don't know throws, leave it. Nothing is there. Because they are not included in your method construction. Just you see the method. Method means what? Return type, non-return type, static, non-static, with parameter, without parameter. That only you see. Remaining all you don't see. That's a technique. Not only in this JDBC only. When you go to Spring, when you go to web service also, you have to check statica, non-statica, return type, non-return type, with parameter, without parameter. That only. That's all. Remaining what are there also secondary. So first you have to see that. To train that only core Java. To train that only return type, non-return type, with parameter, without parameter, to static, non-static, imaginating the locations like this core Java. Remaining all you don't consider. That public you don't see, abstract you don't see, throw you don't see, remove them. Just you look that method is statica, non-statica. Say to me, the method is statica, non-statica. Non-static. Non-static you have to access with class name, object name. Object name. Now that the create statement method belongs to which object now? Connection object. What is the name of connection object now? Con. C-O-N, con. So I'll write it as what now? Con dot create statement. Now this is with parameter, without parameter? Without parameter. Can you see, no? This is with parameter, without parameter? Without parameter. So return type or non-return type? Return type. What is the return type of this method now? Statement. Means it is creating the object of statement. All of you understood? Yes or no? Na? Who said Java is hard only? This only Java. So learning methods coming to advanced Java, learning JDBC, entering into servlet, working there for 20 days, going to Spring and entering into web service in a shortest period. That's all. That is applicative area. Kuch bhi nahi rehta idhar. So if you spend more time in core Java, headache will come. Aisa no na. Because I am also giving training on core Java. How many days travel also solution will not come. It will be traveling, sir. How many days, sir? Solution will not come. But here, some applicative point is coming. Some interest will come here. So what you learned there, you are applying here. Static, non-static, return type, non-return type, with parameter, without parameter, syntax is coming. Now con dot create statement. Already diagram is there now here. See there. In the diagram also, create a statement available in the connection object. If I want to access that create statement, I must call with object name con dot create statement. That con dot create statement is creating one object. What is the object now? Statement object. All have understood this point now. Sir, statement will have some methods now. That method should come to the object or not now? Now make it. The following are the make it. So the statement will have some objects, no, sir, sorry, some methods. The following are some important methods from statement. The following are some important methods from statement. The following are some important methods from statement. Now I'll open the statement. Statement provide many methods. Remember only two methods. Remember only two methods. See there. Java.sql.statement. At last I am opening the statement. Statement has many methods. So remember two methods. What is the first method now? Execute query. What is the second one now? Execute update. Two methods you have to remember it. Execute query, execute update. Statement is providing two methods to you. One method is execute query, execute update. Make it. Sir, I will remember two methods from here. Execute query, execute update. Execute query, execute update. Execute query, execute update. Clear everyone? Right. Now look here. Now 5 normal queries are create query, insert, retrieve. RETRIEVE. Retrieve means what now? Select. Next, update. Next, delete. Okay, right. Now, select query one category, remaining all one category. So, create means what? Adding one table to database, some changing. Insert means what? Adding one row to one database table. Update means changing the field, changing your phone number, changing your address, updating your address, updating phone number, like this. Delete means the record is deleted. Now, execute query method is used to execute select queries. Understood this point now? Execute update method will execute non-select queries. Non-select means what? Create, insert, update, delete. Done by execute update. Select query done by your execute query. Make it. See, all are methods only, no? Observe this. So all the total nodes is coming with methods only. Get connection method, for name method, here create statement method, now execute query method, execute update method. So all are methods only. Students should know methods only. Students should know methods. That may be class or interface is secondary for me. I am looking onto method. In that method, how much you must look at now? Statica, non-statica, return type, non-return type, with parameter, without parameter. Enough. If you know this knowledge, you can come and sit here. That only we are trying. So execute query. Execute query method is used to. Execute query method is used to execute select queries. Execute query method is used to execute select queries. Select queries. All have understood the statement? What is select query? Right. Already yesterday done. No, select star from product. That query I am going to give today. Right. Now, sir, method signature here. Right. Look here, I'll update in the diagram now once for your easiness. So we are calling one method now here. No need, it takes time. Come here. Method signature. Look the method signature of execute query here. Execute query. So public abstract, make it. Public abstract java.sql.result set. Java.sql.result set. Execute query. Java.lang.string throws java.sql.sql exception. SQL exception. Syntax. Right. See there? Method is static method or non-static method? Non-static method. Access with the object name. So execute query method belongs to statement. What is the name of statement object now? STM. You can write it as STM dot execute query. I am passing string as parameter. Means what? Send one select query as parameter. What is the return type now? Result. Select query will give the result or not now? Select star from product means 5 or 6 records will come now. To hold that records, result set, one object will come. Result set. What is the return type of this now? Result set. I'll draw in the diagram and show to you. When it returns back, where it come and fall it, how it is available, I'll draw the diagram for imagination purpose. So here, result set RS. Already I coded one program now. What is that program name? And for product 41. Already one table is there now, right? Product 41. I inserted 5 records there. So if you want to use that as an example, you can write like this. So this result set in my program, I'm going to use. What is the query here now? Say the query now. Select star from how much now? product 41. That is a way of writing. Now the query executes and data will come and fall onto result set. That's the meaning. Execute update. Execute update. Execute update method is used to execute non-select queries. Non-select queries. Execute non-select queries. Execute non-select queries. Execute update method is used to execute non-select queries. Means create, insert, update, delete. You are going to do with your execute update method. That's the meaning of non-select queries. Method signature. Method signature. Right. See that method signature once. Execute update. Public abstract int execute update. Public abstract int execute update java.lang.string throws java.sql.sql exception. SQL exception. Right. Syntax. Anyway, non-static method access with object name. So execute update. We are passing non-select query. Non-select. Non-select. Non-select query. Return type of this method is integer. Yes or no? Integer. Sir, why integer means? They are updating the database product. After updating, here if we say insert, how many rows you have been updated, the number will come back. Here, how many rows you have been updated, the number will come back. How many rows you have been deleted, the number will come back. Like this. What are the updation happened there? The number will come out. I'll explain with the practical to you. What is that K value? Okay, right. Understood the theory now, right? Now the program should come. Now, already 4 lines came already. For name method, get connection method, create a statement. Next one is what now? Execute query or execute update. Any one method. I'll take execute query. 4 lines came now. 5th line is close, closing the database. You after using, you have to close it. Using that 5 steps, I'll run the program. Right. Can I run by tomorrow? Why means for me one more class is there, 12:30. Today is the last class. Tomorrow I am available because I'm not spending much time. I'm in a hurry. So that batch closes today. Right. Okay. 12:30 to 2 o'clock. Sorry. Okay. So thank you very much for today. Take a break. Tomorrow program anyway. So how many of you are working with your product? Raise your hands. Any one product. So remaining people, how many of you tried and failed? Raise your hands. Right. How many of you not started? Raise your hands. Sir, we are waiting for holidays. Raise your hands. Right. Okay, look here. So anyway, already you know, I will not stop it. I'll be going only. Holidays is there or not there. Once I started, I'll be going only. Because I must deliver this batch in the February 2025. I'll release this batch. Right? You are not coming also, the batch will be released. Right. Thank you very much for today.